Alrighty, hey there guys, Adorcast here, aka Jedi coming at you guys with another video. So in this video guys, I'm going to be predicting what I think the team of the year is going to be. Now I know we do have I think maybe about another week or so, give or take, for team of the year. However, I do feel like it is time to discuss who could be coming for the team of the year promo. Now for this, I will not be including any offensive linemen or special teams players, so you're not going to be seeing kicker or punter, as well as like all of the offensive linemen. Also, as well, I am not going to be including any specialists. So like the ones that be going into like third down back, sub linebacker, rush end. These are going to be just my predictions of what I think are going to be the players that are going to be in the team of the year program based on where they are. And I will have an alternative, like who I think, if it's not this player, who else it could be for the other video. But with that out of the way guys, if you guys do enjoy this type of content and want to see more, hit the subscribe button below and also do the comment. All those help me out in the algorithm, and it does make me feel happy to know that you guys are watching and enjoying the content. So for quarterback, I'm gonna go with Joe Burrow. Now this was originally my pick from a little bit while ago. I want to say before the Campus Heroes promo came out. Joe Burrow was my pick for the quarterback for the team of the year. However, because he did just get his 93 overall Campus Heroes player, and I don't necessarily know if they're going to give him another card right away, I do think it'll be Josh Allen for the team of the year. I do think Josh Allen will get a team of the year card. This is his only other card he's gotten. And also Josh Allen had a really good year as well. Josh Allen, I think he was top 5s in like yards and touchdowns, I think. Back. So overall, I think, yeah, Josh Allen, I definitely do think it'll be. For running back though, I am going to go with Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb had a very solid year for the Browns, considering the Browns were not a very good team this year. But he still held up his own. He still did his part, and he played very well for the Browns. There are some other running backs that it could be, but I don't necessarily know if they're going to go that route. I think Nick Chubb would probably be the back that they go with. Because also keep in mind that they're going to have two other backs as well. They're going to have power back, and they're also going to have a third down back as well. So, but that's who I think for the Browns. For the running back for team of the year for wide receiver, I'm going to go with Davante Adams. Davante Adams, I originally did not think he was having a very good year. But then as of today, at the recording of this video, he actually has set the record for Raiders in terms of catches and yards for a Raiders to wide receiver in a season. I don't necessarily know if he's done that for touchdowns as well. But Davante Adams definitely, I think, probably will get a team of the year card if I had to guess, because of how great he was for the Raiders this year. The other two I could see it being is Tyreek Hill is the first one. I do think Tyreek Hill could absolutely get another card for team of the year. He was having a great year. He was on pace to break Calvin Johnson's receiving yards record. But unfortunately, the Dolphins offense did kind of slow down halfway through the year, especially with Tua being out for a decent amount of time. And then the other one is his partner in crime, Jaylen Waddle. I don't know if they're going to give him a card, though, because he did get a card so soon. But I do think Tyreek Hill and Davante Adams definitely will probably get a team of the year card, and then Jaylen Waddle will probably be a, maybe type of thing. So for the offense, for the tight ends, guys, I'm going to go with Travis Kelce. Was the best tight end in the NFL this past season. But I don't necessarily know if they're going to give him another card right away, because they did give him a 94 overall. So if that is the case, I can see it being George Kittle for the offense for their tight end position. He had a very solid year for the Niners, and the Niners are looking like a team that can absolutely come out of the NFC. I don't think they will. I think they'll lose in the NFC title game again. But the Niners are definitely a team that are definitely a scary team, and I do think they absolutely have a shot. Now for outside linebacker, I'm going to be showing a little bit of bias. I do think it should be Uchenna Nwosu. He had a very good year for the Seahawks, considering that not many people thought the Seahawks were going to be very good. I do think Uchenna is going to get team of the year. I think he should get team of the year for outside linebacker, or even like a pass rusher. If not, I could very well see it being Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett also had a very good year for the Browns. Again, considering the Browns were not that good, considering the Browns were not that great this year, I do think that they will have, they probably will still get Myles Garrett. For linebackers, though, I'm going to go with Fred Warner for the first middle linebacker. Again, part of that Niners team that absolutely is killing it this year, especially on the defensive side of the ball. I do think the Niners will probably get a couple of cards with Team of the Year because the Niners are one of the better teams in the league. Also, another player I could theoretically see being is Jordyn Brooks, leading the league in tackles this year before his unfortunate injury that is going to cost him maybe all of next year, because he's definitely not looking like he's going to come back next year. He's already out for the rest of this year, which is only like 1 week, which their Seahawks season will probably wrap up tomorrow. But definitely Jordyn Brooks, I do think should probably get a Team of the Year card with how he has been playing this year. One of the bright spots on that Seahawks defense besides Uchenna, and obviously, Tyreek and Kobe Bryant, rookie players, but that's a different one. Speaking of corners, I think Sauce Gardner will get Team of the Year for the cornerback position. I don't think he's going to get Defensive Rookie of the Year, and I'm not saying that because I'm a Seahawks fan. I'm saying that because I just think with the voting, I think the voters are going to look at Reek being tops of the league in interceptions, and they're going to say that he's going to get Defensive Rookie of the Year over Sauce, which is a shame because both men are great in their own right, and I don't theoretically think it should be if I had it my way, I've said this on social media, if I had it my way, both men would win Defensive Rookie of the Year, and we'd go from there, because they're both really good in their own right. But Sauce Gardner is, I believe, who was going to be the cornerback for player Team of the Year. The other one is his actual teammate, DJ Reed, who's actually having a very good year with the Jets, even though the Jets are not very good. He has actually been playing very well for them, and I do think that DJ Reed will probably get at least consideration for Team of the Year if they do the voting again, which I would not be surprised if they did, because I thought the voting last year was really, really good. I believe he should be on the ballot for the votes. I just hope to God that they actually release the results of this year, because they didn't do that last year for some reason. So, which was odd, which was very, very odd. For the strong safety, I'm going to go with Kyle Duggar. Now, he could very well get a Team of the Week MasterCard. I think he had a really good week in week 16, or like week 16, he had a really good week for the Patriots. But Kyle Duggar, definitely a player that I think should probably get Team of the Year for the strong safety position. Was one of the best players on the Patriots team this year, especially on that defensive side of the ball. Offensively, the Pats were pretty, shit. But defensively, the Patriots were, again, normally one of the best units in the NFL. And I do think Kyle Duggar a Team of the Year spot. And then lastly, for free safety, guys, I'm going to go with CJ Gardner-Johnson. Again, tied for the league lead in interceptions with Tyreek Woolen. And also, this is his last card. And so I think, and also I do think the Eagles should definitely have some Team of the Year representation, as they are the best team in the NFL record-wise. And even though they haven't locked up the #1 seed, they're still my pick to come out of the NFC this year because of how, they have absolutely played very phenomenal. So I do think CJ Gardner-Johnson is going to get Team of the Year. Some other options that I thought for players, Hassan Reddick, I think should be in conversations to get Team of the Year as well, because he has been balling out. He's actually should be in conversations for Defensive Player of the Year instead of just Micah and Nick Bosa. I think Hassan Reddick should be in there as well. Also, in terms of other players that I think could get a Team of the Year card, going on with the Eagles, James Bradbury is one I saw floating around. I don't think he will, but that is definitely one I do think could be a prediction, but could become the possibility. But it is obviously a wait and see type of thing. But that is going to do it for the video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. If you guys did, hit the like button below and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.